I'm a goalkeeper, but wear sport glasses. I want to be a football player. Is it okay? Yeah, no problem, bro. Edgar Davids used to wear glasses when he was
Come on,
playing.
man. Sport glasses, yeah, that's your trademark.
Yeah, bro. That makes you different, man. That makes you stand out.
It's gonna get you noticed.
100%. That's what you see. Edgar Davids. Yeah, he was a good player, but a lot of people remember him because of his glasses he wore.
Guys,
Yeah, bro. This like when I think of Edgar Davids, all I think about is the glasses straight away. That's the first thing that comes into my head because he was the
look at him.
first. He was the first
It's
footballer that I
cold.
saw. Yeah, look. That looks that is matching it with his kit as well. Crazy cold.
It's crazy. I think he had to wear those glasses because I think it was colorblind, right?
Was he colorblind?
He was
I don't
colorblind.
know. I don't know the reason, but yeah, man, it was. It looked pretty dope. It looked pretty cool, man.
Yeah, look at that. If you wear that now, you'd be a viral sensation, guys. So it's gonna make you stand out.
For
Heck yeah,
sure.
says Chris. Yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, Sam. Today's topic is what is going on in these football clips. Yesterday we talked about Mo Salah.
Mhm.
There's no update on him, is there? Other than he's not going to play the Champions League.
There, there's no update, no. But there is an update when people were accusing my right wing back, Munoz. People were accusing him of assault. Yeah. And it wasn't him. It wasn't him. So, we found out who it actually was, that footballer that's 29 years old. And it wasn't Munoz. So, yeah, just wanted to quickly put it out there.
It was the ice cold penalty taker. 49 out of 51 penalties scored in the Premier League.
Mr.
Any,
Ivan Toney.
I was going to let the chat, the
They they
chat
they,
guess.
they would have known anyways. They would have known.
Uh,
But what's it called? I thought he was in Saudi, so obviously he must have had a few days off, and he's just come back. Yeah.
he got the private jet home. A quick night out in London, go back home. But you know what, Sam? The Saudi league is on a break, I think, because of the Arab Cup.
Oh yes, 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 yes. You're absolutely right. So he's
Yeah,
probably used his days off. He's come back home, got himself in a little bit of trouble, and yeah, he's gone back to Saudi now. But yeah, at least it's good to know that it wasn't Munoz, and hopefully, like, yeah, nothing serious happens to Tony, and yeah, you can obviously investigate and see what happens. But yeah, I mean,
I
it
thought
is what it
um,
is.
I thought even Tony, because like he had a lot of hype around him, especially after Euros 2020, Euro 2024, and like how I don't know how many penalties he scored, but that's what he was going viral for, these penalties.
Hmm.
Um, and then he had a lot of buzz around him, and then came the offers from Saudi. I'm sure they were really good offers, but a player like him, I go, see, I don't think he wants to be the best, the very very best player. So if someone like that, he gets like a bit of buzz, a bit of hype, and he's got one skill that kind of everyone's watching, and he's in a later stage of his career. I think he was late 20s,
Hmm.
and then there's a contract there in Saudi, and it's big money. It's probably the right move for him.
Are you taking it if you was in his shoes? What are you doing? You're the main man at Brentford. You're scoring
Mm.
goals. You're playing in the Premier League. You're getting called up to the English national team. Then you get this mad, crazy offer, which is gonna double, triple your wages in Saudi. No tax. Are you taking it?
No tax, love that. I think if I was in his shoes, I'd go. See, the only thing I consider is, are there going to be bigger clubs after me? Like, I don't know, is Barcelona? It's like Rashford. Is Barcelona knocking on the door? Um, is a top four, top five, top 16? Because Brentford's not gonna win trophies. At least you don't expect them to. Um, so I think that's where you have to consider, like, is Man City knocking on the door? Is Arsenal knocking on the door and being like, hey, come join our team? And if you don't get any of these offers, but you're getting, I don't know, 5 times the money that you are at Brentford, then I think, yeah.
I think at the time, obviously, I think Tottenham were knocking on the door. I think Arsenal were in like sniffing around, but there was nothing concrete there. But it's an interesting one. Like, chat, what would you guys do if you were in Ivan Toney's shoe? Right, you're 20, let's say 28 years old. You were the main man at Brentford. You're scoring goals in the Premier League. You're making the England team, and then obviously Saudi come along. Are you going to Saudi? Are you taking the offer, or are you staying at Brentford and playing in the Premier League? And you might go to a Tottenham or something like that. What are you guys doing? You moving to Saudi, or you staying in the Premier League?
Sesame says, "Get paid." All right.
Listen, at the end of the day, football's a short career. So, and
It's what.
let me
Yeah.
obviously, it's a short career. So he's probably thinking, I need to, I can go out there for a couple of years and make as much money as possible and come back, and I'll be, it's generational wealth at the end of the day. Stay at the Prem. Oh, so Lucky would stay at the Prem. You see, everyone has different kind of opinions and they'll do different things here.
Stay in the Prem, says Lucky. And Lucky, thanks for your feedback on the app. Thanks for the app, guys. The whole team said I was improving, and then I told them to download it. You're welcome.
Some man come from hard times. It's generational wealth for him and his family. 100%. 100%.
Generational wealth. It's like that's a key word I keep hearing in the UK circles. Generational wealth.
It is, bro. It's life changing.
Life changing. That's the word. Yeah, life changing. When
Mm.
in football do I start to get paid? You can get paid
When
in the amateur. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get paid if you're playing an amateur league. They might pay you some pocket money if you play semi-professionally. If you play as a pro, if you're a scholar, you can get paid. Like the Villa player from South America, Duran. Like Duran, exactly. Duran was supposed to be when he come out, like when as Aston Villa, everyone was like, "Who's this new guy?" Blah blah blah. He saw that paycheck at Saudi. He said, "Yeah, guys, in a bit, I'm going." He left straight, went and picked up the money, and now he's playing in Turkey. So I think it depends. Obviously, players who have come up, and at the end of the day, football's a working class sport. So a lot of players have come through like hard times. Like growing up, probably didn't have family, didn't have a lot of money. So when they see that kind of different, the money's life changing. Of course, you can't really blame them for taking it. 21 set up his peeps. Exactly, bro.
Peeps. 21 set up his peeps. Speaking of generational wealth and speaking of ballers that come from, from working class backgrounds, I saw this clip, Sam, the other day. You know who this player is as I play it? I'll play this clip.
Who's that? Richarlison.
Fans were giving him stick. I think this is about a week ago, so I think he scored a couple of days ago. But so maybe they're not as furious anymore, the Spurs fans. But this was him in warm up, and I don't know if he's on the bench or something here, so he's just not taking it very seriously. But some fans captured this, and a lot of fans were giving him stick. This is on the podcast right now. This was Carlson warming up. It's like a kind of a cone drill, but he's just kind of he's not taking it seriously. He's playing a bit of the game out of it. How do you take this?
Why? Why are they giving him stick, bro? That's ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's half time. What do you want him to be doing? You want him to be doing laps around the pitch? If the coach has not told him go and warm up properly, you're coming on now, or you're coming on as soon as the second half starts, then and he's doing this, then I get it. But if he's not coming on anytime soon, I don't see an issue with it, man.
You think for the players in our chat TikTok where they want to get scouted, go on trials, if you got a half time kind of important match in half time, that this will be okay for you?
For players, that's different. Obviously, you're talking about a prem player here compared to someone who's trying to get into an academy or a trial or whatever. So if you're in a trial game and you're giving this kind of body language and this impression on the bench or like at half time, then yeah, it's not a good look at all. You want to make sure that you're showing them that you're ready to come on, etc., and you're doing the right things. But obviously, also it depends because the thing is, right, when you warm up, the blood gets flowing, and then if you just stop and you sit down again and then you start again, it just like it's not like the it's not good. So you want to warm up when you know you're gonna come on. So you get the blood flowing, you get yourself ready, you get yourself because if you're going hot, cold, it's not really good for the body and for the for when you want to come on. So I would say, but always have the right body language. Like the body language from the video obviously doesn't look great. They're just messing around with each other. But if you're on trial and you're on the bench, have the right body language at all times for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the message from advice from Sam, guys. Just keep it positive. Like he's already in the team, and he's got it.
And trust me, before he comes on, believe me, he will do the right kind of warm up before he's coming on. Like he wouldn't be doing this and he's going to come on a minute later. Trust me. So this is all just a little bit of just they're just messing around with each other at halftime. And yeah, it's nothing really more to it. To be fair.
Yeah, you're welcome, Eric or Lucas. Thanks so much for the advice. I love your channel. Thank you. Love that. Love that. More clips. Okay, there's another clip that came in my feed. This is not to do with any Prem players, but with a coach, a certain coach. I think he's in Germany.
Mm.
It just kind of popped in my feed. And what is this? But give your take on this, guys. I'm just gonna play it.
You
Share my screen. All right.
I think that's good, man. I like that kind of energy. As a coach, especially like if you're working with young players, spin probably for them is boring. Like it's something they'll switch off. Like they don't really want to be doing it. They want to be out there kicking the ball. So it's something that as a coach, you need to make sure that they're all engaged. They're all having a good time. They're all laughing, smiling, bantering each other, and it's just a good kind of vibe and environment to be in. And I think that's what the coach is doing there. So fair, props to the coach. I think he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, you need someone with high energy, motivational, because when you're on that bike, guys, it can get pretty boring. So you really
Especially
gotta.
at,
Mhm.
especially at their age as well. At their age, I don't remember myself I didn't want to be being on a spin bike. I just want to be out there just kicking a ball, So yeah, man, like for sure, I think he's doing the right thing, and it looks like the kids are enjoying themselves as well.
Guys, and again in the video, this is a spinning class, like indoor cycling. If you want to improve your fitness in the off season, Sam and I are both big advocates of spinning. We love our
Hmm.
spin classes. Um, it's a great off season workout, keeps your fitness up. Go join a spin class because a lot of gyms have these spin classes, or you can do it at home or go to the gym and use a bike. Just type in like spinning class intervals. I use an app called speaking of apps. Obviously, other than Canva, I use an app called Les Mills. And Les Mills has these like on-demand video classes. So you kind of watch the video and you do the moves and adjust your bike according to the video. It's really good. So I know Peloton has this. Les Mills. I think Apple Fitness has this. So go check that out, guys. I'm just trying to
dreaming
find a clip of us in
masterclasses
the gym.
to develop your game.
Yeah, we do. It's great for like, especially any guys. If you're, I don't know, if you have a like knee pain or whatever, it's great. Like, it's less kind of pressure on the joints, on your knees. So yeah, man, I always recommend doing spinning. But the boys at the camps, they always use it. Always use the bikes in the gym.
Yeah. Best way to flush your legs, guys. Flush your legs. Or swimming. Big advocate of swimming. Can you swim,
Yes,
Sam?
I'm a very good swimmer.
Are you?
Mm.
Very good. Why are you a very good swimmer? You do classes when you're younger, or what?
Just from young, just always used to swim and just used to race and used to, I was, I've always been competitive. So whatever it was, I wanted to be like the best that is. But I've always like been a good swimmer. To be fair, if I didn't play football, maybe I could have become a Olympic swimmer.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
What's your favorite? Butterfly, freestyle, backstroke?
The two that I used to do at school, and I used to, these were my two, like the main ones: front crawl and butterfly.
Front crawl. I like breaststroke. Breaststroke.
No, not breaststroke. Breaststroke is not me. Breaststroke is this one.
Yeah,
Undo. That's front crawl.
front crawl. Isn't that freestyle?
Oh yeah, it's from freestyle. Yeah, sorry. I actually used to call it front crawl. I didn't know if it was called freestyle. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so freestyle and butterfly. Those are me. What about you? Did you swim?
I did. I remember I got first place when I was about 10 years old in the butterfly school races, you know. But there was only one person in the butterfly, that was me. So that's how I got the first place. Uh, but I had power. I had power young. It's hard to do butterfly. It's very hard to
It's
do
very
butterfly.
hard. It's very hard.
But
But it's like, swimming's very good, like for cardio, for to get stronger in terms of you're working your core, your shoulders, your arms. You're working your legs. So yeah, swimming's great, man.
yeah, I obviously for those of you who don't know, I'm from Australia, and my dad is a swimmer. He swims every day. He's been swimming from young. He's a diver. He's a big swimmer. He's a beach guy, ocean guy. So he taught me swimming from young, and he took me to the pool every day. And yeah, I learned swimming from young, and I became an okay swimmer, at least. So I could do some races and things like that. But when a couple of years back again, when I lived in Australia, you have way more time outdoors, way more time in pools. Pool culture, beach culture in Australia is massive, and especially after games or even before games, getting in the swim,
Hmm.
it really reminded me how good swimming is, how good that aqua therapy is for like recovery.
Yeah.
And even before games, I remember if I'd have a game at like on a Saturday at 3 o'clock, if I went, go outside, get a coffee in the morning, go swimming at 9 or 10 a.m., I just would feel really loosened up for the rest of the day. So when game time came, I felt ready, I felt loose, I felt good instead of tight and stiff. So guys, if you haven't tried swimming or never tried swimming as part of your recovery, just doing low intensity, 15, 20, 30 minutes once a week, maybe after the day after games or even before games. See what works for you. But yeah, something really good.
Hmm.
Are you doing any mobility stuff?
A lot of the times it is like mobility stuff. But if, for example, if I've just got like one game a week and it's not 2 games a week, then I might do like a midweek like swimming session. Um, so it just depends on my schedule with football. But a lot of the times it is kind of the mobility stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, spinning, guys. Yeah, spinning. And let's take one or two questions from the audience.
Yeah. What are some
Uh,
drills to get faster? Any drills you recommend to get faster?
my go-to is like running uphill, sprinting uphill. Um, yeah, ladder exercises I think are really key. Ladder exercises on the training.
Hmm.
What are your go-tos?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think anything like that's making you do things quicker. You work on your sprint power, your power. Also a lot of it is coming from your power, your hips, your glutes. Your glutes are the strongest muscle. So if your glutes are strong, if you've got strong hips, you're able to drive forward faster. And so your core strength as well. It's all part of it. But if you do a lot of ladder work, a lot of quick agility stuff, you will slowly improve in terms of your sprint speed and your agility and things like that.
Yep. Yep.
Hello, Jab. How are you, mate? You okay?
And speaking of different sports, we have a athlete here, another controversial athlete, maybe controversial clip you could say, of Conor McGregor. Have you
Mhm.
seen Have you seen what Conor McGregor is doing lately?
I haven't seen it, but I
Has
saw
been
one clip. I saw one clip of him trying to show Mike Tyson how to box.
was that the clip there?
Nah.
Good. We got Conor McGregor, guys. Obviously, Conor McGregor is a UFC MMA legend, mentality king. Although I don't know, the last couple of years is very questionable the things he's done. But just I wanted to bring it up because on the football side, it's always very interesting when someone who's been very good at another sport comes and tries football. Usain Bolt was one of them. But now we got Conor McGregor, who's obviously done mixed martial arts for most of his life. Now goes and plays football. You think, oh, will he be any good? So I'm just playing one clip of him at the moment here. He's just in a training match. Just I don't know. Half of it's talking. You know, he loves to talk. He's a king of
He
talking.
loves it. He's a king.
Getting in trouble. He's just talking this whole clip. Where's the football again? Show the football. Yeah. Is there anything that comes? He's scoring. I think he's scoring 3 goals here. 2 or 3 goals. He's got a goal there.
So straight away you can tell he's left-footed.
Left-footed.
He's a lefty, bro. He's that right foot is just there for standing.
He can't use his right.
Eric, just to answer your quick question, because you've sent it a couple of times, we won't be able to analyze your football match unless you join like our academy program or our pathway program. That's when you'll get your own mentor to go through these things with you. So if you're interested, go on our website, traineffective.com, click on the academy or the pathway section, and then you can go through the kind of the application form from there to get your own mentor to analyze your game.
I got another clip of Conor McGregor here. So we'll share the TikTok real quick. There's some VO footage. Shout out to VO. VO's a partner of ours. They supply us with cameras for the Train Effective camps. So we've got some more clips. I'll start this from the. Yeah, here we go. So Conor playing Sunday League football. Let's see how he does. Have you seen this video before?
No, I haven't.
He's running over people. That wasn't a bad touch.
Wasn't bad. He just looks like he's on the floor. He's all over the place all the time.
Yeah. So this clip we were analyzing, guys, is just yeah, he's on the floor at least 2 hours, running into players. Goes for a lofty kick. He's got a good like he can volley the ball. I think he's got good with the half volleys, and it would make sense because in martial arts you're kind of doing that
Mm.
volley motion. It's like I think Ibrahimovic did karate or something when he was a kid.
Yeah, that's why he's taekwondo. I think it was. That's why he's like so flexible and he can, do crazy things with the ball.
So Conor McGregor, guys, that's him. I'll pull up one last clip of Conor McGregor, and then you can maybe do a final evaluation here.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Conor McGregor in Sunday League. Let's see what he's doing. Yes. Someone in the ribs with his left. So yeah, he's got a volley or a half volley going for him. I could see that. I could see that skill. He might be okay with the slide tackles. I don't know. I don't know about the timing, but he can get on the ground.
A little scan there. That was all right.
Did he do a scan? Yeah, he scanned.
Yeah, quick
Good
little
awareness.
scan. Yeah. This is where he does he tries to lob.
Oh yeah, that's a lob shot.
Mm.
and he's hit the bar. It wasn't going to go in anyway, but I think here's another clip of him. He's in the corner box. He's in the box. I think there's a corner coming in. Bit of a tussle.
He looks
then,
just he looks like a pit bull playing football.
he does. He does. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else good. There he is, number 11. Oh, number 11 slipped over the ball and he's pulled a player down. So, yeah, look, guys, I don't think this sport's for him. Or it could be, but he needs a lot of training. He needs to train effective for sure. It just... What would you say the main thing is here, Sam, with like the main difference between him and the typical footballer in what he's lacking?
I think it's the fundamentals. Obviously, is like his body positioning, the way he's receiving the ball, his first touch, but also as well, it's like it's kind of coordination. You know, as a footballer, you have that natural kind of coordination in terms of because you know how to like use your body well or like take your first touch, and your coordination just becomes natural because you've played it so much. But you can just tell like he's a fighter. He's a fighter that's playing football, and is some bits like the way he's controlling the ball or his like coordination is not as sharp as what a footballer would be.
Yeah, coordination, fluidity. It's just not fluid.
Yeah,
It's not fluid.
exactly.
And that's the same thing about Usain Bolt. Like if you look at Usain Bolt train, I think he was training with Dortmund, and like you just see it, just he's not fluid. Doesn't look fluid. And that's the thing you learn from football. So yeah, that's a good takeaway there.
For sure. We got any other clips before we get some people on? Because I know that people have been requesting.
Okay, let's get a play on. I did have one about the player training for the 2026 World Cup, an amateur player, but I think we'll play that later in the week.
Let's get. I know Barno. Barno was asking for a while, so let's see if he's still here. Barno, if you're still here, it's your time, bro. Don't think he's coming on. I think he's left. Who else wanted to come on? Guys in the chat, whoever puts a thumbs up first that wants to come and speak to us, I will accept you.
Yes.
Dennis, thank you, bro. The emoji. Yes, the emoji. The thumbs up emoji. Because there's a few requests that we have. But I need to see who's still here.
RZ, I'm going to be straightforward. If you guys have made your app free, you will have lots of people. RZ, we don't just have 1 million players on the app. We don't have 2 million. We have 3 million players on the Train Effective app, and they're all downloading it and using it for a reason. So, first of all, it is free. So you can go check it out. If you want extra, you can pay for it. There's a subscription fee, and it's worth it. It's an investment that a lot of footballers make in their career. And a lot of players that did that ended up becoming professional success stories. All you got to do is type in Train Effective Hall of Fame. So yeah, the potential is there. But we appreciate the feedback. But I'm saying it's all there in front of you and your fingertips. Jab, can you help me with my decision making? It's not very good as a midfielder. Jab, I was watching United versus Wolves yesterday for a little bit. I think I watched the second half, and I was just watching Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes had a really good game. You know who also had a good game, because you're a Man United fan, Sam? Mason Mount. Mason Mount had a good game.
He had a fantastic game.
Yeah.
I think he's coming back.
I put him in my FPL team for this week because he was making some good runs. scored a good
Yeah.
goal. But him and Bruno Fernandes, a really good link up. So, Jab, watch Bruno Fernandes. Watch how he makes decisions. Watch him scanning. Look how he drops into the pockets. Just watch him. Watch him and watch all these other pro players. So we have Thori.
Thor, welcome. How can we help you, bro? How can you what, sorry? Do through balls as a midfielder? First of all, you have to obviously scan the pitch to know where your teammates are. You have to perfect the kind of technique on the kind of through ball you want to give, your teammate, whether that's, a curved kind of pass, one with backspin, whatever it could be. But there's different kind of passes you can do to play through balls in for your teammates. But it's about being aware of your surroundings and knowing your teammates and also the opposition and where the gaps are on the pitch to play the through balls.
Thanks, Tony, for the gifts. Big up, Tony.
Does that make sense? No worries, bro.
He
My
did ask
CEO.
about. So we got Tony in the chat. That's Makak, former teammate of mine. Some good banter, giving us some gifts. Mr. Tony, keep the gifts coming. No, don't keep the gifts coming. Just keep your support going. We appreciate you. And if you have a question, come up on
Come up.
stage.
Request, Tony, request.
He's a speedy, very good winger or defender, fullback.
Let's ask you some questions, Tony.
Z says, because I'm playing 2 years up. What does he mean? He's playing 2 years up?
I'm shy, Nick, He's shy.
Keep the questions coming, guys.
Yeah, guys, last 5 minutes here, so keep the questions coming.
Last 5 minutes of today's stream. So keep the questions coming. Tony, you don't have to come up on stage. You can ask that question too. It's fine. If you're a bit shy, that's okay.
Guys, keep up the great work. You've got my support. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate you, Tony.
I'm 14. I have a really good technical ability, but my physical is lacking. Any tips? Get yourself in the gym, bro. Get yourself in the gym. Start working on your strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
And it will help you not only, off the pitch, but also on the pitch as well.
Sam, at what ages did you play at Watford?
So I was there from 16 to 18.
Okay. So in terms of gym work, like when did you actually? Because this is the thing. I actually didn't start lifting weights, I'd say, until I was like maybe 18. Because I was always told, Nick, don't lift weights. Like you're going to stunt your growth. Like you can do push-ups and pull-ups and the body weight stuff, but don't be doing weights because it's going to stunt your growth and all this kind of stuff. Did you get the same advice?
I got the same. I got the same advice as well. Oh, don't lift heavy; it's going to stunt your growth. All of that.
Yeah.
But I actually started when I was I think 14, 15.
Oh.
Yeah, because obviously I was that short. Like growing up, I was a late developer, so any team I was always one of the shortest ones. But I would win. I would score so many headers from young. So
You're
people
Tim
was
Cahill.
literally,
Chikorito.
I was just literally just a mini Tim Cahill at the time. So, and then I needed to go to the gym just to get a bit stronger, and because you have to fill out, and because when you're a late developer, obviously things are out of your control. So I suddenly shot up at 17. So it was quite late where I kind of had my growth spurt. And yeah, but at the same time, because I was doing my gym work, so it didn't really affect it. So all of that because if you do if you start lifting weights, it's going to stunt your growth. It didn't do it to me. So yeah, I think it's a myth.
Okay, a lot of varying opinions on this, but the point is, get in the gym, And if you can't get to a gym, do a bit of a body weight routine at home, push-ups,
Yeah.
pull-ups, do a bit of a circuit.
And when you're doing your gym work at that age, it's not about, you're not trying to be a bodybuilder. It's just you're doing like, so you do a lot of pull-ups, press-ups, these kind of exercises. You're not trying to lift 40 kg dumbbells and all of these things. That's not what you're trying to do. You're just doing a lot of work to, a lot of compound lifts and lifts which are going to like exercises which are going to work on your core. As Nick said, body weight exercises like pull-ups. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Is there one exercise that's your favorite gym exercise, Sam? What's your favorite exercise in the gym to do?
Ooh. Now or back then?
Now.
Now,
It's your must-do
I would.
exercise.
My must-do exercise now, I have to do it at least once a week.
Bench
Is
press.
no, no.
Yeah.
It is trap bar deadlift.
Trap bar that. You know what? I was going to say the same thing.
Trap bar deadlift, bro, is the key.
And I think that's a key distinction. Trap bar deadlift versus normal deadlift. Why do you say trap bar over just a normal deadlift?
Because how can I say it? Obviously, with the trap bar, it's more kind of like, it's less. How do I explain it in terms of like?
Yeah. I mean, you can have a think about this. You know why I like the trap bar better? It's because like form. And if you're lifting a bit heavier,
yeah,
because I always feel like, is my back straight? Am I going to mess up something in my back?
exactly.
And trap bar deadlifts, when you're going a bit heavy too, you just don't want to injure yourself. You don't want to injure yourself. And I definitely have probably gone too heavy with a normal bar, and then you end up like tweaking something in your lower back. But trap bar, it's more difficult to do that.
100%, 100%. I think you hit it nail on the head. Form for your lower back, and just like, I feel it also because I do the trap bar deadlift more so for my glutes to get them firing a lot. I think with the trap bar deadlift, I feel it more in my glutes, whereas with the normal kind of deadlift, it's more in my hamstrings. So that's probably why as well I use the trap bar deadlift more. But for sure, form and lifting heavier, it's much more safe.
Yeah, and I think a lot of gym people, if they have to swear and just doing one exercise, obviously it doesn't really make sense to just do one exercise in the gym. But if they could choose one, they usually say deadlift because it works a lot of muscle groups.
Yeah, exactly.
Legs, back, your posture.
Mm-hmm.
And for football, this is all very important.
So important. Like when I had my groin injury and I was out for like 6 months, that trap bar deadlift literally should change everything. It changed everything because, as you said, it works the whole kind of chain, the posterior chain. It works everything from head to toe. It works it. So yeah, so it was really, really important.
Yeah. So there's two things here, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. But there's two things here for everyone. Okay. Number one, compound lifts in the gym. When Sam talks about compound lifts in the gym, he's not talking about like bicep curls or tricep dips. And these are kind of like accessory things. It's not really fundamental to you progressing as a footballer, but it does progress your physique on the beach for sure. That's for the beach. But when we talk about compound lifts, we talk about the deadlift. We talk about bench press. We talk about military press with the shoulders. So just Google or research compound lifts, and you'll see why that's it.
Yeah. Just just a barbell, yeah. Yeah. Nick, I don't know why your camera's off on YouTube. There you are, you're back.
Technical issues. We're back. Yeah. All right. Any way you want to wrap up today, Sam?
Nothing that comes to mind. What about you? Anything that you wanna say? You wanna go off on a motivational little speech? Because I know you're a motivational man.
Motivational man. Guys, we're almost at Christmas. 25th of December is soon. Christmas Eve, for those of you who are celebrating it, was soon. And then a lot of people go on breaks. They take breaks. So, guys, make the most of the next 2 weeks. Big potential. And then even so, when you guys are on your holidays, when you're on your breaks, I know a lot of you guys have school breaks, start preparing for what your schedule is going to be. What are you going to do in that off season? What are you going to do when, people have their Christmas, New Year, and they're off for a couple of weeks? What are you going to do? This is your opportunity to shine, get better. And that's why you should consider 2 things. Number 1 is the app, which is great for the winter training. And number 2 is to talk to Sam so you can get prepared for summer. Okay? Because summer camps is where it's at. And we've got a new thing going on, Sam, where it actually, I hate to say this, but it gets a bit more expensive as the weeks progress.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And guys, I've said this all along. The longer you leave it, the more expensive it will get, and the more chances of the camp filling up. So we get full months in advance, guys, for all of our camps, months in advance, especially the summer ones, months in advance, guys, because those are the most busy ones where people are off school and they're signing up early, and everyone wants to get the biggest discount. So yeah, now is the best time to sign up, guys, especially coming up to Christmas. Take advantage of our early kind of Christmas deals that we have coming up before the prices again increase. So yeah, and what Nick said as well, guys, the training you do now is going to pay off, and it's going to prepare you so well for the camps in the summer, or for your trials coming up in summer, whatever it could be. So now is the days where it counts the most, where it's cold, it's rainy, it's windy, it gets dark earlier. These are the days where it counts the most. So if you have something to look forward to, if okay, I have this camp in June, in July that I'm working towards, trust me, it will make you work. It will make you work 10 times harder, and it will give you like a purpose. And
you have a goal in mind. Yeah.
Exactly. And trust me, the days where I had a purpose and I knew that I was working towards something, I was unstoppable. I was absolutely unstoppable. So I think, for you guys as well, this, it could be the perfect time for you. It could be a Christmas present. Tell your parents, this is what I want for Christmas. I want to sign up for a Train Effective camp, and then use that as fuel every single day to prepare yourself in the best way possible for our camps.
And we'll end on that note. Lorink, can you please help me? I'm thinking about quitting football because everyone talks behind my back. Lorink, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Especially if you're playing for PSG. Is that right?
Bro, don't quit, man.
Don't quit.
Trust me, you'll regret it. Football is the greatest sport in the world, and as long as you can play as long as you can, bro. Trust me. And listen, in football, you're gonna get a lot of people that will try and hate, give you negative kind of words, and trying to put you down. Ignore it, man. Ignore it. If you want to be a footballer, if you want to play at a decent level, or just play in general, you have to be thick-skinned, because a lot of people have different opinions about you, but the only opinion that matters is, at the end of the day, yourself. You have to just believe in yourself and know what you bring to the table, and that's it, bro. So yeah, don't quit.
Don't quit.
Yeah, don't quit. I think that's a wrap.
Good. All right, it's a wrap. Chris, thank you for moderating YouTube, and all the other guys and girls. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And Renan Morgan, what can I do to join a camp? Traineffective.com/camps. Traineffective.com/camps. Fill out an application, and we can get talking to Sam that way as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
Have a good evening.
Take care.
See you Thursday, Sam.
See you later,
no
bro.
Sam tomorrow.